Hey guys, this is Brian Bees and welcome back to Scarlet Hollow, Episode 1, Monday. Last time we went to Scarlet Hollow, and we met with our cousin. We killed our rats, and now we have all the place to ourselves. Let's continue. Alright, it doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. Alright, I will just, no, that sounds dangerous. Let's have some PB&J. You haven't had anything to eat all day. The only things louder than your stomach right now, the creaks and moans of this ancient place. PB&J sounds exactly like what you need to take the rest of the day. Head to the kitchen. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, given the state of the place, but aggressive growls of your stomach outweigh your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you probably need to find some peanut butter, some jelly, bread, plates, and a knife. Alright, now let's search the fridge. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading, "Jenny, stay out." No caps. Below it, separate handwriting, words, "Okie dokie." You open the fridge, you already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. Alright, I could just take the jelly. Yes, you reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking its expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief. You realize it's recent. Good, I got some jelly. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate, a knife, bread, peanut butter, very close to the fridge, and keep looking. Alright, yeah, let's look for... You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. Alright, so let's check the cabinets. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware, and oddly enough, the utensils. Alright, let's get this. You grab a plate and a butter knife. All you need now is peanut butter and some bread. Alright, let's close the cabinet. Alright, where could I find... Oh, the pantry. Tabitha, she loves her mac and cheese. Okay, let's take bread. Pick up one of the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to a satisfying snack. We need now is some peanut butter. Take peanut butter. King of nut butters. And only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroaches. Ew. Alright, this is the last ingredient you need to make your PB&J. Time to get to work. Alright, let's build it. You close the pantry door as best as you can. Turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Let's make it. Despite the state of this horrendous kitchen, you successfully combine your three ingredients to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Congratulations. Routine awaits. A job well done. Cool. All of that hassle, and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Great. Now I can explore more. Why don't we just check around? No, not Frofo. Last time he scratched me. No way. Let's check the garden. This garden was claimed by the weirdness long ago. You don't think you want to go out there after all. Are you even up to date on your tetanus shots? Oh, I don't have shots. Better get some shots before I go out there. Alright, so there's some things in the cabinets I like to look through. Alright, let's see. Let's look at the mug. It reads, "I was blown away at blowing rock, and sea, so your aunt and cousin actually travel sometimes. If it was only a few hours from the estate, maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. Might be nice to see the local sites before heading home. Cool. Let's examine the shot glass. It reads, I survived death's 50th. Your aunt's name was Lane, so it wasn't from her 50th. Okay. From a few stories you heard from your mom, Pierre Lane wasn't the type to have 50 friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Alright, grab a bowl. Might as well. Reach for the bowl, but as you pull it down, a blend of vinegar that moth splashes onto you, immediately staining your shirt. On the back of the bowl is a note that reads, Moth trap, do not touch. Whoops. Well, your shirt is now implicitly wet. You probably change it to something clean before you leave the house. Great. Now I need to change. Alright, why don't we search the fridge again? Let's see. I would like some ice cream. Yeah. Go for ice cream. Tavalas really told me not to do this. Think of yourself. As you reach for a pint of banana chocolate chunk. Alright, I'll put it back. You stare longingly at a pint of ice cream for a few moments before your self-restraint kicks in and you put it back where you found it. Tavla already seems to not like you and probably not best to fan the flames of her hatred. Right. It's actually close to Rich. Alright, let's get out here. Congratulations, you're eating and have a full day ahead of you. What to do next? Ooh, I wanted to do that, but it's pretty dangerous. Settle down. There's not much left for you to do here, other than head out and explore town. You do just that. Before leaving the house, you rinse off and change your clean shirt. You're not about to meet new people coated in vinegar and death moths. If you had known enough, you wind up having to walk all the way back to town. Probably would have just asked Teflat to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Well, maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time, or something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Oh, I really don't want to continue, but okay. It's really pretty out here. Okay. Hope something doesn't jump out. Ooh, it's abandoned. Finally, make it back to town. The holiday, as the guy on the bus called it. It's probably seen better days. Still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but sidewalks are cracked. Many of the storefronts are boarded up, the windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and your shoulder suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Oh no. No. Gretchen, come back. Aw, that was too fast. Sorry about that, Gretchen. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. No, I don't want to pet it after what happened. Okay. Alright, tell me more about it. I'm in love with this dog and wish to know everything there is to know about her. Gladly. Her favorite food is cheese whiz. Her favorite toy is an old sock. A suit to look like a squirrel. Her favorite show is Murder, She Wrote. Sometimes I leave it on in the background while I'm working to give her something to do. She actually sits in her little bed and watch it, like an old lady with her programs. Alright, how you doing? That's so cute. I first meet her. Mom was a vet. She used to visit the regional animal shelter on weekends to do checkups. When I was real young, I'd go with her to volunteer, which really meant I'd do a little bit of manual labor to play with the dogs for the rest of the day. One weekend, believe it or not, someone dropped off this little 1-year pug that you outgrown his cute puppy stage. When I went to clean her kennel, she looked up at me with those big, worried, nervous eyes, wearing her entire butt and whimpering like no one had ever loved her before. I could not fall head over heels, you know. Parents were rugged mountain folk, so they weren't big on toy breeds, and at first they refused to even consider adopting poor Gretchen. But I kept visiting every week, and soon enough, they caved and let me take her home. My dad still wasn't too keen on her at first, but soon enough, he was taking her out on the trails like she was a hound dog. Haha, sorry for talking your ear off, but I can't help it. I would prattle on about Gretchen for hours. But where are my manners? Talking to you for this long without introducing myself, I'm Stella. I'm buying bees. It's not often to see a strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. I'm not. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Oh, yes, I am. Yep. I just got into town today. Well, I didn't think there would be anyone else coming. I just staying with Tabby. How's she holding up? I haven't seen her since Lane Pass, or for a while before that, now that I think about it. Alright, let's see. She seems alright. I don't know her that well, so I can't tell if things had an impact on her mood, but I get the sense that she's always a little rough around the edges. It's Tefila, alright? Glad to hear she's doing okay. She and her mom were real close. To think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. But I guess she's got there to keep her company now. That'll be good for her, even if she doesn't realize it herself. Alright, are you two friends? I was probably here closer than most people have gotten to be able to call her a friend. The school here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everyone else. She wasn't great ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. She's a Scarlet. We wound up bonding a bit when we were both in school production of a Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck, and she was Mustard Seed. She might have suspected she was more than a little pricky, but I managed to soften her a bit in the end. But then she graduated, and that was that. Oh, and you just got into town. You must be starving. Oh, yes, I am. I was just on my way to the diner for a coffee, and they got amazing biscuits, my treat. Oh, yay. Alright, let's follow you. Oh, oddly, there's some people here. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast foods is heavy in the air, contrasts with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate. The dinner's filled with the comforting din of human life, all of which grinds to a sunny halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'll be bold. I'm Van Reese, everyone. Just in town for the funeral. Before anyone can respond, you Stella casually slide into a booth, pretending the whole town didn't just gawk at you like a sideshow attraction. Looks like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you were expecting, huh? Yes. Folks around here don't meet many strangers as is. And with who you relate to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while. Hey Stella, I went ahead and fix you up a coffee. They gracefully place a cup of specially brewed coffee in front of Stella. Aw, shucks. Thanks, Harry. And here, some bacon for the little lady. Hey, what about me? Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Anything for you? Well, let's see. Maybe a biscuit, huh? I'll have a biscuit, please. I heard they were really good. Best in the country. Oh, and I'm, sorry for your loss. Oh, it's okay, dude. Before you have the chance to spawn, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? Yes. I'm only on Monday. That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, and I'm pretty sure every story party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. Oh yay, that should be right after a funeral, too. So it'll be a special occasion. Let's see. How about this one? I'm sorry, did you just say the library has a reading adventure? Haha, yeah. Oscar's all about keeping things on theme, so this month is a bunch of coasters. Yay, it relates to the topic. I think it's called Spooky Boogies. You know, like how a ghost would say it. Boo. Alright, I say, okay, no need. I'd be happy to take you, but it's totally cool if that's not your sort of thing. Anyways, it's really just an afternoon any other day. What you want to do for the rest of the week? Let's see. I'll probably go with this one. Coming soon, I'd be spending my time trying to help Tavta, but I'll quickly share it off today. I'm not sure it's enough for a full schedule. It's really sweet of you, but you're right. They'll definitely still leave you with plenty of time to kill. Have you thought about exploring the local trails at all? I'm usually up there a few nights a week for a job, and I'll be happy to show you around. Before Stella can finish it, Avery returns Biscuit in tow. Hey, Winnie, wanted to give you a biscuit on the house. She sends her condolences. Alright, thanks, it looks great. You picked up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy, nearly crumbles at your touch. Very warm and emanates from the surface. You take a bite, it melts in your mouth, so it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Alright, let's see. Whoa, yeah, this is a really good biscuit. Wow, I'm so glad you liked it. Everett lingers at the table for a moment. So, as Stella mentioned, she's famous? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not gonna go around tooting your own horn, you know, I'm gonna do it for you. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Oh, like me. Okay. Wait, what? It's not a big deal. I mean, it pays bills, but it's really just a passion project, you know? You're too modest, Stella. Your videos are really good. You should watch them sometime, Barbies. They're like the Discovery Channel, but with better research. You should watch mine. Alright. Okay. You can tell me more. Can be interested. Tell me more. She hunts cryptids. I think the best for you to start with would be that river one. Not the lake, but you know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Kapatwa River Runner. I didn't expect much out of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner is sighted. It's only known from a single sighting. Two Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Kapatwa River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Sarah pulls out her phone and shows a clip of something in the river. Oh. Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it would be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people say it was a dog or even capybara. that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own two eyes. I don't think that was mine. Oh. Well, yeah. Wherever it is, you should leave it alone. Oh, don't worry. I have a strict take-only video, leaving only footprints policy. I never harm the creatures I'm after. I wish only to observe like a proper ducktarian. I was curious to see what you thought, though, since there was so much controversy on Twitter and in my comment section over what it actually was. There were even actually expert weigh in. It was cool, honestly, and it meant the video did great numbers. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local situation we're missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of a sewer getter type situation. Exactly. So exotic pet owner set free and now will forever roam the Kachawa, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTubers, commentators for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this video tonight. I was wondering if you want to come along. It's pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after that. Wait, no spoilers. Whoops, sorry Abby. It's okay. I should probably get back to it. Instead of sitting around chatting with friends. See you around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after skunk ape. Alright, but doesn't skunk ape live in Florida? Oh, you know your stuff, don't you? I knew you'd make a great partner. Oh yes. It mostly lives in Florida, but there's been sightings as far as north of Virginia. Well, while I was doing research for this video, I came across a report where a lady from a town with a claim to have seen one. Her deck plane took a war with her dog. And as her leaf no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So, what do you say? You wanna check along? Sure. Hold the camera for me while I narrate against the darkening sky, that sort of thing. Oh yes, I can hold the camera. Alright. I love exploring, so hey, let's go for it, huh? That's great. It's been a while since I have anyone besides Christian out there with me. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. I actually started the channel with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school, so it's like a blast from the past. Me and Kanika and Rissy ran around in the woods, flipping over rocks, bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that matters to us. No, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they'd be down to come along with us, get the old game back together. Well, I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Rissy, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his hidey hole. Good call. Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Rissy, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by or... Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling you to ask if you want to come out to the woods tonight. I met someone cool in town today. He's Chapta's cousin. I know. Yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for skunk ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang man, that sounds awful. Hope you take it easy tonight. Swing by sometime this weekend. We can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Haha, yeah, I'll bring it. Talk to you soon. Bye bud. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Oh yay. Yeah, do you ask him to bring me to his house? He decided to meet you. Of course, I think you find most folks in town are. Alright. Well, alright, fine, I'll go with this one. Glad it's the two of us. Yeah, fair enough. Just got here and I'm probably already overlooked you a bit. Sorry about that. We just stopped by his place sometime this week, though I think you two would like each other. He'd be a little rough around the edges, but like a funny way. Anyways, we got a skunk to hunt. So, we should probably head out if we want to make it up to the mountain before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Well, let's give a generous tip, huh? Reach into the pocket, pull a crumpled $5 bill. It was a bit than one would expect to get from such a short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you got it. Smooth out before placing it on the table inconspicuously. Oh, that's awesome of you. Everybody would appreciate that, I'm sure. Yeah, he could use that $5. Stella turns to leave the diner with you, following close behind. Oh, yes. It had been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, chill descends upon the hollow, and you can see your situation with new clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization, and the people you know following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel... let's see... maybe a little unsettled, I don't know. You got tingling nuts with each step as you descend into the unknowable hills. Every snapping twig and rustling leaves makes your heart beat faster and your eyes go wider. Stella, by comparison, is jaunty. You wish you had her confidence, but you can't shake the feeling that something bad awaits you in the woods. Oh no. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record since last year, at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet, to the next summer, which always find a way to be so much worse. It's just nice to feel chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes or monsters. Alright. I'm really expecting to find anything out here. What are the chances we could actually run into a skunk ape just when I'm filming? That's fair. We're a hunting creature that stay hidden from humans long enough to gain a mythic reputation. What are the odds of something like that popping up to star on a little YouTube channel? But hey, the chances are never zero, right? Yeah. Do you hunt ghosts? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I'll stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in the old house getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. But all said and done, I've been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there are true huntings out there. But there are. Sure as heck, haven't seen any myself. Werewolves kind of lump in with cryptids. I'll be shocked there were people out there who turned to animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great bestiarial cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist. As if they really are out there, geez, a lot of folks are doomed to eternal flames. So let's hope all of that's just bunk. Am I right? Okay. Anyways. What's up? Uh, why don't we just move on? You hear that? No. No. Don't give me any of this. Oh, come down, Gretchen, you old. What? Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping on nothing, girl. Phew. Sorry for being jumpy. Duke, I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girlie. Just old Duke. No, what the heck? Are you looking for your way out of here?
Okay.
Sorry I asked. Now who's this you sucker into coming with you? Wait, a tick? Yarn. Is that?
Yep.
I see. Welcome to the horror. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Another stranger. Another opportunity for a salty introduction. Okay. Why don't you have some of my peanuts? That could boil you up a little bit more. You held that slippery bag in front of Duke. It's grown quite fragrant since you first put it in your rucksack, like the scent of old beer, but you're pretty sure that's what it's supposed to smell like. Boy, peanuts for a backpack? Oh, I'm all set, thank you. Now both of y'all head back on town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear of there tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be too appreciated if a couple fools with cameras scare away the more sensitive wildlife.
What are you hunting tonight?
Something tall and hairy.
Something musky? You seen anything like that recently?
Wouldn't you like to know? You never would. You could stay in your business. Stella Richmond, put that damn camera down.
Oh, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. I learned from the best.
That you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you trump around the woods and not yelling about chickapunkas or have something's getting at my chickens. I lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more than that.
I'm sorry to hear that. But wonder if Scarlet Ape has a taste for chicken.
Maybe. Now see, that's why I don't come to you about these things. Ain't no skunk ape. Whatever the hell that is. I know exactly what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you.
Oh, Duke, you don't think it's...
I do, actually. It's those mountain lions. They're out here, Stella. I don't care about your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in the woods as long as I have. They are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find anyone I've trekking. I know for a fact that spaghetti on my chickens can be anything else.
I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. Hasn't been an actual sighting since the 1990s, and even those were iffy.
I can't believe you go out there on your own tubes, saying some river monsters while a couple Squidge Boy Scouts have been 100% confirmed yet. Federation appears as some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by creatures like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing my own eyes that I know to be true.
I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anyone on you. I just don't think it's plausible.
You eat those words when I come carrying a mountain lion corpse out of those woods at dawn. If you two don't want to face full of shots, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Alright, let's just go. He's the one with the gun after all.
You're right. There's no point in losing any more time to arguing. Fine. We'll head back to to time.